All right, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Artsy Amateur. So today I am practicing once again for a commission painting that I'm doing for my office that I work at. If you haven't watched my latest video where I tried a few different swipe techniques, go ahead and watch that. I'll link it in the comment section and in the video description. But long story short, I'm doing a commission painting for my office. I'm nervous as hell, so I'm gonna do one more practice round and with the representative colors that I have. So this is a beautiful gallery wrapped level 3 canvas by Artist Loft. It's 15 by 30 inches. So I wanted to get in here and practice this technique one more time using representative colors. So to go over my colors, I have a Payne's Gray by Liquitex Basics, and I wanted to go with a Payne's Gray and not black. So just FYI, our company colors are black, white, and red. I thought the black was a little too intense, so Payne's Gray dries very dark, but it's not a pure black. So I think that will work really well. And then for our white, we are using Amsterdam Titanium White. I had already pre-mixed that with a ton of Floetrol, Australian Floetrol. So this is my swipe color here. And then for our red color, which is this beautiful red here, we have Cadmium Red Medium Hue from Liquitex Basics as well. So just walking through, we're going to need about 16 ounces of paint, which each one of these cups is 16 ounces. So I filled them a little bit more than half full, or about half full. So that'll be plenty. And I'm going to do kind of stripes of the Payne's Gray, stripes of red all the way down through, probably stop about here. And then drag. So last time I had a plastic sheet, like a sheet protector. Today, you can notice I have these little, these waterproof pads here. I figured the back of one of these is pretty good. So we'll see if I catch everything or not. That'll be a very interesting thing. But this was a leftover one I had from a previous painting. Rather than throw it away right away, I'm thinking I might be able to use that as a drag and pull tool, if you will. So wish me luck. No guarantees it's going to work, but let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top with the Payne's Gray up here. Okay. Then I'll do like kind of a bigger level layer of red. I'm going to kind of put all my colors up at the top and hope that they pull down and spread out and swipe beautifully across. One can hope. So again, I'm just alternating these colors here. Maybe I'll do a bigger section here. And then maybe we will do a little tilting just to make sure all of them are meeting each other. And I've never used this red color ever, so I'm really hoping it dries the red that I want. It's already looking really nice, so I have high hopes for this. It's looking beautiful. Okay, and both of these, by the way, I did mix with the Curate pouring medium. That's the one I've been using a lot. I really love it because it's really runny consistency, so I don't have to add any water, which is helpful. One less thing, right? Okay. So those are my two colors. I'm going to put the cups over here. Oh, just in case I need them again. But why don't we just kind of tilt this a little bit. Just to make some colors meet each other. I'm not looking for anything miraculous, just a little bit of a touching, if you will. We're gonna pretty much swipe all of these down, so it doesn't really matter, but just figured it might be helpful for them to touch ahead of time. Got this lone piece of canvas here. Let's see if I can squeeze any last little fragment out of this cup. Oh yeah, we got it. Perfect. See, I told you I kept that cup around for a reason. Okay. One thing is we got lots and lots of bubbles, so I am going to torch those quick, and then we'll put on our swipe color. Okay, I think we're ready to put on our swipe color. All right, so I am going to just put this on all across the top. And I'm trying to think if I want to do it halfway through. I don't think so. I don't mind if it stops like halfway through, as long as we, get a good mix. So, all right. I do want to bring this up to the corners though. All right, I know I did a little bit of stretching already, but I just wanted that to go up to the corners so we can have something to concrete this with. All right, let's pour our swipe color all up here. And hope that it's still thin enough for what we wanted it to do. All right. All right, let's do this, huh? Let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to fold this in half. Okay. I'm going to lay it across the top here. And again, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. So get a good anchor on it. All right, let's see if it works. Woo! Okay. Hey, doesn't look too bad right now. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think we need to do a little bit of tilting just to even everything out, of course. And we lost, obviously, a lot back this way. So I think we'll just do a little bit of tilting this way. Have some of our paint go back up. Okay. Back over this way. Got that corner. Cool. Get that one last spot here. There we go. All right, that looks good. And then get back down this way. And it's getting a little wonky, that's okay. We're gonna fix a little bit up with some balloon kisses, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, let's see what we got here. It's almost like a red, white, and blue. That's interesting. I guess the Payne's gray is a little bit bluish gray, but it's, I'm calling that one. I'm calling that edge. All right, now let's swing it around and see if we can't go back the other way. Now that we have that edge. All right, I think that's all we're gonna get, and that's okay. It looks really, really cool. All right. So I'm gonna let this set up just a little bit and then come back in with some balloon kisses. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're back with the balloon and I'm pretty excited. So I think all these weird squiggles, this is where I'm gonna do the balloon kisses. And this is a lot of red up here and not much red over here. So I might do one and then two and then go back and forth, okay? So let's see if this is set up enough yet. It's pulling a little bit much. So I think it does need to set up a tiny bit more before we get too carried away. All right, well, that turned out okay. I'm not quite sure what to think, honestly. I think it'll turn out cool when it dries. Isn't exactly what I had in mind, but it does look kind of cool, so I guess we'll see. All right, coming in for a close-up. There's some cool features of this. I don't know how these puddles are gonna dry though. See, like when I did my balloon kisses, and maybe I'll go back and watch Jilly Cube, who's like a master at all this. I don't know if my consistency is a little too thick. Maybe I let it set up too much. I don't know. I mean, the designs are really cool, but except this part over here, I kind of messed that up. But hey, that's what experimenting is all about. So All right. That's for us, you guys. Let's see how this baby dries. All right, here we are a few days later. It's so it's grown on me. I think there's definitely things I'm gonna change next time. Not happy with how my balloon kisses came out. They're a little bit weak and they kind of were falling into themselves a little bit too much. So I'm gonna have to kind of play around with that. I think the colors turned out really cool. The Payne's gray looks really nice with the red. I'm glad the white and red didn't mix to make pink, so that I'm happy about. That's what I was nervous about that. So, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. This kind of got goofy down here, so I think I should have stopped and not have tilted it to spread it across the canvas. I think next time I just need more paint that goes all the way to the edge so I don't have to stretch it, so I can actually keep these like beautiful vertical lines. So I will tell you, I am glad I experimented one last time though, because I might have done this on my giant canvas for my commission and now I know not to do that. But it turned out pretty cool. Again, love the colors. Some of the details are interesting in here. Yeah, I love the lines here. So I'm just gonna have to play around a little bit more, that's all. But let me know what you guys think, or if you have any pointers on what I should have done differently. I know a lot of people have tons of experience with swipes and also balloon kisses. So always looking for pointers and tips.